lovely Aries. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm very blessed to have you with me today. Thank you for all of you who are returning. I thank you so much for your patience with me during my transition, my move to my dad, so that I can take care of them now. And all of those who are coming on new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me as well. Very glad to have you. I appreciate each and every one of you. So before I begin, those of you who are in the live chat, at the very end of this reading, I'm going to see who writes in the comments which one, whether it's stack 1, 2, or 3 that you feel drawn to. And depending on how many people are in the chat, I will take the numbers that you choose, and we will go from there. I will pick whoever picks the same of the most, or you know what I'm saying, the number that is picked the most, I should say, from one of these 3 stacks. I will pull that at the end and see what Spirit has for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and begin your reading. This reading will begin with crystal scrying, and then we'll move along to the tarot and the oracle guidance cards. Okay, here we go, lovely Aries. Let's see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the zodiac sign of Aries need to know for May 21st through the 27th, 2023, please, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Thank you. Who is Aries? Okay. And who are these? Okay. So Aries, what I'm seeing here is like a cluster of people. Okay. So this could be a community of your friends. This could be a workplace environment. But there's somewhere where there's a cluster of people. Okay. Now, this could even be your relatives. Okay. But it's like you're in the center. It's almost like everyone's piled in on top of the other sideways. Okay. Coming in from the sides, all pushed in a circle, like as close as you could get to each other. Okay. But you're in the very center. It's like you're very uncomfortable. If you can imagine what it would feel like to kind of be squashed in a mob or a crowd of people like that. But it's like all these people are looking at you. Spirit, please give me more. What is going on for Aries this upcoming week, please? Here. Okay, thank you. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, so I'm seeing a masculine energy holding a baby, lying in the bed beside a baby, looking at it face to face, eye to eye. Now, what this means, Aries, is several different things here. First of all, this is not gender specific, okay? So I'm only speaking of the energy. So this masculine has on glasses. Now, glasses have a specific meaning here. They're clear glasses, so it's telling me this person is masculine energy, so that could be you or someone in your household or someone you're close to, okay? Has some kind of clarity on a situation. Now, this masculine energy is looking at this baby. Now, for some of you, this could most certainly be an actual child. You may have news that you or someone close to you has conceived a child or the birth of a child. However, most of you, usually what comes through in the crystals is symbolic. And when I see a child, that's telling me some kind of project, work, school, something that you're learning, you're researching, you're putting forth effort into. It could be a hobby. But this masculine energy is really looking eye to eye with this baby, okay? It's like really into it, really connected to this, okay? So if this is you, Aries, that means there's some kind, if it's not an actual child, this means there's some kind of project, a job, something, school, something that you're going to be putting all of your focus into, your heart, your blood, sweat, and tears into, okay? That's very beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me more. Here. Thank you. Okay. Bigger, please. Mm. Okay. So now when I'm seeing Aries, I'm seeing a feminine energy. Which one is Aries? Feminine. Okay. So I'm seeing a feminine energy. And this feminine energy is coming across as a very, just very loving and nurturing, which that is the feminine energy. Okay. But very loving and nurturing, like motherly. Okay. Beside this feminine energy, there is a masculine. Okay. So that's telling me this could be um, your partner. This could be a friend. This could be a relative. Doesn't have to be intimate whatsoever. It could even be, again, your workplace, something like that. But I'm seeing this person, this masculine energy, almost like they're sad about something. Okay. So it's like either they've done something to you, or they've done something, or they've been in a situation or getting ready to step into that energy where they're going to be feeling down and bad about something. They're going to feel sad, okay? Because this masculine was just kind of like sitting, kind of like hunched over, looking down, okay? Now, on top of this masculine's head was this negative energy, okay? So that could be some kind of attachment for very few of you, that you may be dealing with someone that may have some kind of a negative attachment to them. But I feel like for most of you, this could be some kind of toxicity, toxic behavior from this person that this person displays. Um, this person could have some kind of addiction. And please know, addictions don't just mean drugs, sex, rock and roll. Okay. Just about anything, if we obsess over it too much, can be an addiction. Mine is workaholism. We can be addicted to people. There's just so many addictions that you can look at here. But so you could be dealing with someone who is dealing with some sort of addiction, some kind of toxic behavior that's coming from this person. Um, Thank you, Spirit. And where, Aries, that I saw the baby in the beginning with the masculine energy looking at this baby, holding this baby. Okay. Now, masculine is, when you look at the energies, masculines are more focused on, uh, hello, Sunny, welcome. Welcome. So glad to have you. So but masculine energies are more focused on like getting things done, the work, staying focused, getting this done, and then this next project and all that. And the feminine energies are more of the nurturing type energies. So at first, if that was you, Aries, you were coming through as a masculine energy, okay? If the baby for you is meaning a project or work. So it's like you were focusing on some kind of work or project, but then you turned into the feminine, which is nurturing. So basically, nurturing your baby, nurturing it, feeding it, helping it to grow, okay? Just like you would a child. And so, this masculine energy over to the side of you, again, not gender specific. So, it's just the masculine energy to the side of you is sitting down and just as if they've done. they've done something. They know, they realize they've done something to you or someone. They're sad. Okay. But it's like you're not, Aries, you're not even focusing, you're not even looking at that person or that situation. Again, could be a job, okay? But you're not looking at them. You're keeping your focus, or at least spirit wants you to keep your focus on this baby, this project, okay? Whatever it is that you're trying to create, okay, and give life to nurture. And thank you, spirit. So I also feel like spirit's like bringing this new life into your life. Okay, it's like you may have felt stuck or stagnant for quite some time, going in the same old motion. Okay, not really getting to the point of accomplishing or staying focused enough in one direction to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. There could have been a lot of distractions, like I said earlier. What came through could be a toxic person you're dealing with, okay? Someone with addictions, or just someone who, may have some kind of abusive behavior, or, just some kind of toxicity here. Spirit, please continue for Aries. What does Aries need to know? Here. Thank you. And who is Aries, please? I see. Okay, so Aries, you're coming out on top, because what I'm seeing is, like, in the vision, the very top is a cat. Now, a cat knows when to pounce. A cat is mostly nocturnal. So usually during the night, the cat's ready to pounce. It's up, it's had its cat naps during the day, it's got its energy, it's ready to go, right? So, if it sees a mouse or prey coming by, it's ready to pounce on it, right? So also, a cat can see good in darkness because it is mostly nocturnal. Okay. So what that means is, metaphorically, is by you being represented by the cat, spirit's telling you that you're going to be able to pounce on an opportunity. So that could be work, that could be a new relationship, that could be all of a sudden, just out of the blue, you're offered to go back to school for, training for a higher position. You will know instinctively when to pounce, take action, and, get that, go after it. Now, also, you'll be able to see through the darkness. So if someone comes to you and they're feeding you a line of stuff that just, it's just lies, they're not being genuine, you'll be able to see through it. Okay. You'll be able to see through them like no one else. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, because I also saw this this masculine energy that I saw earlier that was really sad. They're still looking sad, but they're surrounded by all kinds of people. And so they may have a friend group that is kind of coaxing them on, like saying, hey, you should do this. Hey, buddy, you should do this. Or, you should do this. This person doesn't matter. Aries doesn't matter. You should come with us. You should do these kind of things that we do. Pumping this person up, putting, false things in their ears that aren't even true, when they may not even know the whole situation about you, Aries. Okay. So you're going to come out on top of this situation, because again, you were up here above all this other stuff going on, and you were smiling. Okay. Very good. Spirit, please give me more for Aries. Here. Thank you. And who is Aries? I see. Okay. Was it Spirit? Okay. So this makes sense. So what I'm getting here is, um, I just saw you, Aries, represented by an owl. Now, an owl is a representation of wisdom, okay? Um, Someone who knows, has been through a lot, okay, and has learned how to, let's say you go through that same situation again in the future, you'll know how to navigate that more correctly this time instead of mm, how you did beforehand, okay? So that you can begin to stop any kind of cycles that you may feel like you've been going through, okay? You're going to start learning more like learning from your lessons, learning, saying, hey, okay, wait a minute, this is a cycle that keeps occurring. How am I going to stop this? And you're going to start realizing, that when you need to back away from certain energies, when you need, to distance yourself, set boundaries, things like that. So I saw you as the owl, but then I saw this baby that was lying like in a crib, and the baby was sleeping. So that's telling me again now, a baby represents work, a hobby, something that you're putting your blood, sweat, tears into, some kind of project. So right now you could be feeling stuck or stagnant, not being able to move forward. And this could be due to another person or, another situation that's keeping you distracted from being able to stay focused on this baby per se. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the tarot and see what Spirit has for you. Something not coming together. Cards wouldn't come together. Something not coming together. For many of you, this could be some sort of relationship. Again, this does not have to be an intimate relationship. Okay, this can be parents, siblings, children, friends. Something's just not working out right here. Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both. What does the zodiac sign of Aries need to know for this upcoming week, please? What guidance would you like to give Aries? Thank you. Thank you. More from this deck. No. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. For those of you who are new to my channel, please know I do not read in reverse unless Spirit tells me to. All of my clairs are open, so Spirit will make sure that you have the information Spirit wants you to know for this upcoming week. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Anxiety. This is like, like I can't take anymore. This is sleepless nights right here. Okay. This is, I'm done. I just can't do this anymore. If this continues, I'm out. Okay. I'm walking away if this doesn't stop. That kind of energy. Okay. Or lots of worry, lots of stress. Where you feel like your heart's just beating out of your chest sometimes because, these cycles or patterns that you may continually feel like you're going through. Like as soon as you think it's over, then it starts again. So then we have the Nine of Wands. See there? It's like you're having the victory here. Okay? It's like you're having the courage to be able to stand up for you, for yourself, what you want. What you want to focus on, what you want to manifest into your life here, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords, and that's Spirit telling you the way to attain these things, and also a way to help stop these cycles is now that you acknowledge that this is a cycle and that it doesn't feel good to you, to begin to go into medication. Oh my gosh, meditation. Go within more and more often. Okay, as often as you possibly can right now. Quiet your mind as often as you can, and ask Spirit to reveal to you. And it's okay if you don't have open gifts yet, a vision or things like that. Spirit can show you in other ways. Also, begin to look for angel numbers like 1111, seeing them in different places, 222, things like that. And when you see angel numbers, make sure that you look those up. All you have to do is just type in on whatever browse engine that you use, just put angel number and whatever you see. Okay, use your intuition and see what information resonates with you, because those are messages from Spirit. Now, this Nine of Wands, okay, you have two nines here. So you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Nine of Wands. So it's like right now, or the upcoming energy is you're going through this, okay? This anxiety, it's like it's just been crazy nuts, or getting ready to feel that way for you, okay? But when you realize, hey, this is just something I can't do anymore, you're going to be able to start realizing what you want to focus on, what you want to create. Or if you already begin, creating something, you already know what you want, but haven't been able to actually put a lot of effort towards it. Now it's going to be the time that's going to come in for you, okay? As long as you begin working on releasing these cycles out of your life, okay? And again, to do that, it's going to require you to meditate as often as possible, okay? Now, I know if you have small children, if you're caretaking, elderly or something like that, you may say, oh, okay, well, I don't have time to do that, and I get that. However, the best time to meditate is right as you are getting ready to fall off to sleep, honestly, to receive information from Spirit, okay? So even if it's right when you go to bed, as soon as you hit your head on the bed or on the pillow, ask Spirit a question, quiet your mind, and as you're drifting off to sleep, be listening for words, or watch and see if you see a vision, okay? It may come through and you may feel like, was I starting to dream? No, it was a vision, okay? So it's Spirit trying to give you information. So be very, very in attune to that right now. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next deck. Which deck, Spirit? This one? Okay, thank you. Let's see what guidance Spirit has for you. Aries, I really feel like whoever this person is, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing is either hurting you or hurting someone else. They know. Or they know that it's blocking you somehow. And they do feel sad about it, okay? But Aries, if you're dealing with someone this one, Spirit, if you're dealing with someone who has an addiction, sometimes it's not that easy. They might feel bad about it, but the question to ask is, are they taking more from this deck? Oh, no. Okay. Are they taking action to do something about it? Okay. That's where you need to really, really focus in and really get some clarity. Does this person really want to work on themselves? Or are they going to continue, if they're abusive to you, or if, they say nasty things to you, or, whatever it is, it's a situation of you have to look and see, how much more am I going to take of this? Should I take any more? It's time to start self-reflecting here. Okay, this says choice. Hang on just a second. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. I love that. Love that. So that's what Spirit wants you to do right now, okay? To focus on. Okay, now these are mantras, okay? So these are things that over the next week, Spirit wants you to say, okay? And you have to believe them when you say them. So this is going to help you bring more beautiful energy into your life, okay? If you stick with these and say these next week. Some of you, sometimes people are stepping into the energy a little early before the actual 21st hits. So you could also go ahead and, you see the energy's kicking in, the cycles or whatever happening, go ahead and start the mantras. Don't wait till the 21st. Okay, Holy Spirit, what mantra would you like to give lovely Aries for next week? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this one. Yes, more from this deck. No, okay. Spirit, which one would you like for Aries to say? Okay, it's one of these. Which one? Okay, this one. So I'm going to set this one aside. And these two, I'm going to read to you what Spirit wants you to be thinking about, okay? The kind of energy that Spirit wants you to be in. I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. And the second one is, my happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. That's very beautiful, Aries. See that? Sorry, I'm backwards, so it takes me a second. Okay. Now, the mantra, what I do is I like to do things in threes, because if you look up and research the power of three, it is very, very powerful. Okay. So if you repeat something 3 times and then leave it be, come back, repeat it 3 times, you can do that so many times a day or once a day for several days, 3 days preferably. Then the power of 3 will really kick in. Okay. Now, if you want, go ahead and take a screenshot of this. But it says, let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Again, you had the 4 of Swords earlier, which is telling you that you really need to meditate, okay, to be able to find your peace, to go within, okay? So that's just a confirmation right here. Spirit's saying, in order to move forward and have this victory over your life, to help remove these cycles in this situation, this is something that you're really going to have to put effort into, more so than right now than ever. You could say, well, I already meditate. That's fine, but Spirit's saying meditate more. Okay? Spirit's wanting to give you information, and Spirit's wanting you to be able to be in more connection, finding a perfect balance of, staying connected and also living in this human physical realm. Okay? All right, Spirit. Let's see this deck. Now, for anyone, doesn't look like I have anyone in the live stream right now. Okay. Let's see who we have. It doesn't look like we have anyone. Sunny, are you still here? I believe Sunny is already gone. So what I'm doing, Aries, for those of you that come on after this live stream, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to let you choose at the beginning of my lives. I'm going to let you choose of the 3 different decks what calls to you, and I'm going to let you vote during the live chat and see which one that you feel called to the most according to how many people are in the chat, and we will go with that one to give you your last guidance reading. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, more from this deck. No. Okay, yeah, we have disharmony triggers conflict. Yeah, see, look, you can't make this stuff up, Aries. You just cannot make this stuff up. okay? You are dealing with someone who is toxic, okay, in some way. They have some kind of addiction or, some kind of verbal or physical abusive behavior. Something's not, something's kind of off right here. I'm not saying they're off emotion, like mentally. I'm saying like the energy's off here. Like uh, you don't feel like this person or this situation is making you happy. Okay, it's like they're holding you back from something you want to progress forward to, or you want to manifest. Okay. All right, now let's go to the very last deck here. Since I have no one in the live chat at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ask Spirit which of these 3 decks that Spirit wants me to use for you, Aries, for this upcoming week, okay? I just do it like I do all my other cards. I always ask Spirit, so. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, what guidance for this upcoming week, please? What guidance? Thank you. Okay, more from this deck. No. Okay. So it says spring, renewal, rebirth. See there? Spirit says that is what your soul is striving for. Okay? It's like Aries, Spirit is saying, hey, it's time. It's time to stop these cycles with, this toxic person or these toxic people. It's time. Okay? It's time to start setting boundaries. It's time to start knowing and living your worth. Okay? And, it's time to say, you know what? Okay, if this doesn't make me feel good, this isn't for me anymore. Okay, if this hurts me, and now, first of all, I have to say, if this is physical abuse, Aries, there are, I'm not sure about, where everyone lives, but I know in Kentucky, there are abuse facilities that you can always go to that will help you. There are hotlines that you can call. And if I'm not mistaken, there are national hotlines that you can call for help. Okay. That's, abuse is just something that's absolutely not good. Okay. Now, if it's someone who you're dealing with, someone that has an addiction, um, you really have to look at it and say, okay, how much more of this can I take? Because again, you were at the number 9, okay, the 9 of Swords, anxiety, sleepless nights. I can't do this much longer. I'm almost done with this. Well, that kind of energy. So, I want you to know, Aries, my heart goes out to you. I'm going to be saying a special prayer for you and sending you lots of love and peace and happiness and joy. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, lovely Aries, for this upcoming week. May you have an extremely blessed week, my friends. Bye bye.